Hi, I'm Chris Moore, financial advisor in Battle Creek, Michigan. Today, we're going to talk about 401k common mistakes. Sometimes mistakes happen, and a friend points it out to you, or maybe a financial advisor points it out to you, and you correct your mistakes. The first one is not participating. And that's a common thing that you can easily avoid by participating. And you would say, well, I don't really have the money. Well, the interesting thing is that 401k plans usually have a matching feature. So what does that mean? Well, at certain levels, if you put in $100, right, they give you a matching $100. Now you have $200 when you only put in one. Last time I checked, that's a good investment. So now we're going to talk about the second common mistake that I see. Let's try this again. So it's not asking for help. And what do I mean by that? Well, if you've ever called up your 401k provider, they say, hey, we can't offer you financial advice. You need to find a financial advisor. So where do you get help if you don't understand your investments or what you're doing with your 401k? That's when you need to find a financial advisor. There's many in town that will help you out. You just want to make sure when you call them that you say, hey, all I'm really looking for is help with my 401k. And I would think most of the people would be happy to help you with that. So remember that their help's available from a financial advisor, not asking for help. That's an easy one to avoid. The third one is no diversification. So that would seem easily for you. You could just say, okay, in my 401k, I'm going to buy a number of different investments, and that would be diversification. However, what would happen, what isn't diversification, and sometimes people get this a little confused, is they open up, they have their 401k, and they put in there, they decide that they're starting off, so they want to just buy one, so they buy a large cap value. Let's say that's large cap equities, they're doing well, and they've done well over a period of time, but everything else. So then they go open up an IRA. And so then they decide, oh, I like my large cap value, I'll just buy some more large cap value. It's in an IRA account, and I'm getting diversification because I have a 401k, and now I have an IRA. And then for their husband or wife's 401k, they're the one that makes the financial decisions. Usually we see that one of the spouses is more in charge of finances. Sometimes it's the man, sometimes it's the woman. It should be both. I like to have it so when you come in, both husband and wife are very important. Anyway, so the spouse's 401k, it's done so well, they decide, oh, I'm going to buy that large cap value there too. So now I've got diversification. No, you don't. You have all the same investments in 3 different platforms. There's lots of different investments. So remember, when you're looking at diversification is not across platforms. If you're buying the same asset class, you have no diversification. So make sure you don't put all your eggs in one basket, as my grandpa would say. The last one for today is we're going to say that no withdrawal strategy. And you say to yourself, why do I need a withdrawal strategy? Well, when you put in your 401k and you decide to take the money out, it's taxable. The nice thing is that normally they'll withhold 20%. For most of the time, that 20% withholding will cover most of your income tax. However, I heard of somebody, and this is what they did. They had their 401k, and when they retired, and they went to Florida, and they wanted to buy a house. So they took all the money out of their 401k, several $100,000, and paid off their house because they knew in retirement they didn't want to have a mortgage. Well, they withheld the 20%, right? That wasn't enough tax, and I heard the person spent all the money, and then they had no money to pay the extra $20,000 in tax, and they had to then go get a mortgage. So what does that tell me? They didn't have a withdrawal strategy. And when my clients come in and they have a 401k, whether it's staying there or rolling over, we always come up with an income plan, and we have a withdrawal strategy to try to minimize the taxes on your hard-earned money so that you get to keep most of it. And so that's our fourth mistake, is not having a withdrawal strategy when you have a 401k. Thank you very much for listening. Hope you liked the video. I hope my examples will help some people with some decisions. As always, it's best to consult a financial advisor, just like when you call your 401k. They say, hey, we can't help you. You need to have a financial advisor. Great reason to find one. Thanks, and have a great day.